Hey, Scott Lara, president of military-affairs.com, your one-stop shop for travel. If you're a member of the military, if you're a veteran like I am, or a family member of a military person, military-affairs.com. Want to talk to you about something interesting. Is cruising addictive? Now, I know there aren't studies from Yale or Harvard or FCCJ or Tech U or University of Georgia talking about cruising being addictive. Maybe somebody should do a study on that. But I can tell you from personal experience that cruising can be addictive. And I'll tell you the reasons why. Number one, no cooking. Who wants to go to the grocery store? Who wants to look at the menu? Who wants to look at the cookbook? Who wants to get the ingredients? Who wants to cook? Then who wants to clean? So cooking. Number one reason that cruising is addictive. Number two, being pampered. Now back in the day, they used to put a chocolate on your pillow, and no longer. Probably on Regent and probably some of these luxury cruise lines, maybe in the Yacht Club at MSC, but Carnival, other places back in the day, they used to have the chocolate on the pillow. And I understand because of cutbacks, COVID, everything. And so being pampered. Okay, now what does being pampered mean? You don't even have to be in the yacht club to be pampered. I mean, even in a regular cruise cabin, when somebody's coming by your cabin once, used to be twice, once a day to make your bed and tidy up and clean the mirror and new towels and new washcloths and folding the toilet paper the way it's kind of cool. I wish my wife would do that. So being pampered like that, being taken care of. So that's another reason. Third reason, no stress, right? So you got no cooking, you got no cleaning, you're being pampered. And the no stress part means that you're not at work, right? You haven't got Mr. Smith. Hey, Bill, where's that report? Hey, you can take your report and, put it somewhere. So there's no stress. You're not at work. Now that's changed over the years because now people are on their phones or on their iPads or on their computers. So now you can be on your Wi-Fi and still be connected to work. Hey, Caitlin, how's that thing coming with your philanthropy thing? It's going good, Mr. Smith. Thank you. Click, So you can stay connected, but no stress, right? The only stress you're going to have on a cruise ship is if the buffet line is long, or maybe if the coffee isn't as hot as you like it, or there's kids running around sitting in the hot tub all day, or maybe that's the stress you'll have on a cruise. So what's another reason why cruising can be addictive? It's just plain fun, right? I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I love being out to sea. I love just the peace and quiet, the tranquility. And you can find a place on a cruise ship, even if you don't have a balcony. You can find a place, a quiet place, just to sit there with a cup of coffee, have your phone off, and just sit there and have a cup of coffee and watch the ocean go by. And you kind of get back to the universe, you get back to nature, you get back to God. It's just very peaceful. And I will tell you that the many times when I've cruised, and Marty and I have over 150 days on Holland America, over 75 days on Carnival. We are pretty busy. We're going here, we're going there. But Marty will sit out on the balcony and relax. I'll find a place to relax, and it's very cool. Next, I said no cooking, but again, the food, eating different foods, right? Now, when you're at home, usually your wife or spouse or somebody, whatever. They may give you a Dinty Moore stew, or you may have a Stouffer's French bread pizza, but my wife, I've been married 40 years. She has like 30 cookbooks. She's always trying to mix it up, make something healthy, because I'm 62, my wife's about the same age, and we're trying to eat healthier, right? And so you just can't go to Golden Corral every night and pig out there. You're gonna, it's gonna be a mess. But the variety of food on cruises, so there's steak and there's fish, there's vegan options, especially on Virgin Voyages, vegan options. And so you're gonna get different food. Now, the first time I had escargot was when I was in the Navy. And anytime I'm on a cruise, I love escargot because that's something you don't get every day, and my wife's not gonna make me escargot. The other thing is desserts, right? Let me ask you a question. You can leave it in the comments below. Do you think I eat dessert every night? No, I don't. I don't eat dessert any night at home. But on cruises, that's where you can go nuts. I remember I was on a cruise with some friends of mine, and I asked the waiter, hung low, yes, Mr. Scott, make sure you have 2 pens so you don't run out of ink. I want this, 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 and that. And so I would get the 3 or 4 different desserts just to take a bite and try them. Now, this friend of mine would always say, Scott, it's a waste. You're being bad. Stop. Don't do it. Don't. You're wasting. And it's like, listen, I'm not wasting anything. They've worked hard. We don't want this to be thrown in the recycle bin. Let me taste it. Let me try it. Let me see what it is. Now, I love chocolate. I'm a huge chocolate connoisseur, if you will. I don't eat Hershey's. I like Dove. I like Ghirardelli, Da Vinci on MSC. I love good chocolate. And so that's another reason you can eat desserts. And I'll tell this story. My good friend and I, Rocky, and I were on a cruise, and we actually kind of outdid each other, bringing each other pie and cake and ice cream. And of course, when I go on a cruise with my wife, she'll say, honey, isn't that your second ice cream cone today? Honey, actually, it's my 12th. So that's cool, the food. So yes, cruising can be addictive. Now keep in mind that only 10% of Americans have ever cruised. And many cruise lines realize the loyalty part of it. You know, when you're a 3, 4, or 5-star Mariner on Holland America Line, when you're Platinum or Diamond on Carnival, it's those return passengers. Number one, they feel like family. They get to meet members of the crew, and it's great coming back. And they love the ships. It's just a great experience. Even if you're in an inside cabin, you know, unless you stay your whole time in the cabin, okay, I mean, you just go there, sleep, take a shower. But cruising, it's addictive. If you haven't tried it yet, email me, scott@militaryfairs.com. I'll get you on a cruise, MSC, Virgin, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Holland America, Carnival. I can get you on the cruise that you want to go on, and you're going to have a great time, and you'll go back again and again and again, like I have. Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com. Go there for your airfare, hotel, all-inclusive resort cruise. Have a great day. Have a great week. Talk to you again soon.